Holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Round your virgin.
What are you doing?
Well, I was singing to the baby because I've been reading in these magazines that they can hear things from dead early on and it helps them to develop. Have a go.
I don't care how much it helps. I'm not serenading your belly button.
Actually, having heard your voice, probably best. Do you know what? I want this kid to be musical because I would have loved to have, played a violin or a piano or something.
Well, wait until it can crawl before we buy it Stradivarius. Rita's going to have a nice Christmas, isn't she? You could be at school before you finish reading all this lot.
No. Actually, there's some really nice stuff in them. That says about the colour schemes for the nurseries. And then this tells you what toys you should be buying him for Christmas.
Let's not plan too far ahead, eh? It's early days yet.
I know, and I want to enjoy every single one of them. And if he's on time, it's going to be a Leo rooster.
You what?
Well, that's the star sign Leo, but in the Chinese year is rooster. And Frankie Howard was a rooster. It says here, our kid is going to be proud and resilient, fashion conscious, obviously, because he's my kid. And he's going to be funny, wise and interesting.
And what if it's a girl?
It won't be a boy. And I already know its name.
Oh, do you? Were you planning on letting me know?
It is so obvious. Leo?
Leo? What if it's born in December? What are you going to call it then? Sagittarius? No, I'm sorry. I think it's a Ponzi idea.
Oh, it isn't. It's a bit of class. If it's good enough for Tony Blair's kid, it's good enough for ours. It'll be Leo, short for Leonardo, as in DiCaprio.
What a depressing sight.
Rough time, you and talk to finish a breath there.
Don't choke on your Pop-Tart, Ange. I weren't talking about you. I was talking about the factory. It's like the land Christmas forgot.
Yeah, a bit like the wage packets Christmas forgotten all.
You see, Lippy, there's me talking about the festive spirit, and all you lot are interested in is money. Now, you want to go and take a butcher's at some of the decorations in the front room windows round here. It's like Las Vegas, but with cobbles. Yet you come in here, it's not so much as a sprig of holly.
It's not our fault, Mr. Baldwin. All decorations went up in value. Yeah, and good riddance. Scrooge had better decorations in his office, and that was before Ghost dropped in.
Well, you see, those days are over, because from now on, I am going to be the spirit of Christmases to come here in Underworld.
Whoopoo!
Well, you may mock Bolshy, but I have spent an absolute bundle on decorations. And more to the point, good old Danny boy here is going to give you all the morning off to go and put them up.
Why? You cleared that with Grinch, have you?
Yeah, Mike's fine about it.
Yeah, but do we get a tree?
Why? Do you fancy yourself on top?
No, we ain't having a tree, and the decorations are for outside, so go on.
Outside? What use is that to us?
Because, Ange, you'll be able to clock them on the way in and clock them on the way out. These lights and stuff weren't cheap, by the way, and I have to justify them not only to Mike, but to the taxman as well. I can say they are promotional, which they are, really.
So, you plug your business and we see out.
Ah, ye of little faith, see, Lippy. Now, think of yourself as spreading a little happiness to the wider community, and imagine little Chuck in his face when he sees them.
It's called Chesney.
Whatever, he's going to love them. So go on, the decorations are in the boxes outside.
I'm not going outside, not in my condition. I mean, it's freezing.
All right, Mum, you can be in charge of the kettle. Right, chop chop you lot. I want the decorations up by this afternoon. And remember, you're on company time, so no messing about. And milk and two, don't forget the custard creams, OK? Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Joshua, look!
Boy, what's that for? Give us one of them teas there, Bolshy. How's my little tube of bills doing?
Mr. Baldwin, your lead reindeer hasn't got a red nose.
We'll give him yours then, Hales. Come on, Ange, put your back into it, love.
I'd be careful walking up and down below this if I were you. Hope there's no tells.
What do you mean, now, else? How's the sleigh? Don't guide itself, does it, eh? Don't worry about that. The pièce de résistance will be along later.
Oh, Father Christmas, is there?
I've got to say, girls, you have done me proud. Cheers.
We've not finished yet, thanks to you.
It's the last part to go up, isn't it?
Yeah, what is it, Mr. Baldwin?
All will be revealed in good time, Howes. Anyway, I've kept you from your machines long enough, haven't I?
I don't suppose your gratitude will take the form of a Christmas bonus.
Who knows, Ange? If you're a good girl between now and Crimbo, you never know what Santa's going to bring.
I could really use the extra cash.
You could. I'm still paying for last Christmas.
Last Christmas, I gave someone my heart. The very next day, he did a runner with it. My wallet and all. Oh, yes. It's a very expensive time, it's Christmas.
I mean, Steve, we've got loads to get this year with this kid on the way. I don't know how we're going to manage.
Well, you could always cash in on that car that you won. Then you could have a right good old spend. Mind you, I don't suppose it's yours to sell, is it?
I don't know. Don't be so sure. I don't know what my rights are, but I tell you, I'll be finding out.
As you girls have worked so hard, I've decided that you deserve a sneak preview at the finished article.
Oh, I thought these decorations were for our benefit. You never said anything about...
I said all would be revealed. I said it was promotional. Anyway, look, they don't seem to mind.
Oi, pull them stalks in, Tommy Harris, or cut them off for you.
Hey, it's not like she's that special. It's padding that.
Yeah, hey, I hope we're going to get a fella to go here.
Leave off, Lex. I don't want to be looking at a half-naked bloke on the way to work in the morning.
No, but it don't matter what we've got to look at. Do you know what? You've had us for flaming mugs yet again.
No, I haven't, Lippy. Your work will be very much appreciated. Just ask your boyfriends and your husbands.
I won't bet on it.
Don't you worry about that. She'll look fantastic when she's properly lit up. Don't forget, big switch-ons at 6. Be better than Oxford Street. Do you want a chair, son? That display will not only raise the profile of the company, it will put a smile on the boat of every bloke within a 5-mile radius. They will be gagging to see their wives and girlfriends in that gear.
They're not going to notice the bra and knickers. If you ask your Tommy what colour they were, could he tell you?
At least of his worries.
That poor girl is somebody's daughter, somebody's sister.
Poor girl. Have you seen her grinning all over her face? She's laughing all the way to the bank, and no wonder, mate. If I earned the kind of money she charged, I'd strip off like a shot.
Oh, shall we have a whip round then?
Thanks for all your hard work.
I cannot believe he's conned us again.
You know, I don't really see what problem is. I mean, you see more on beach, don't you?
I don't give a monkeys about Blondie up there. It's him, thinking he's put one over on us.
Oh, he gets a kick out of it. Look at him, he's grinning all over his face.
Oh, well. Is that more ways than one to skin a Cheshire cat? Hey, Karen, are you up for a bit of revenge?
Yeah, which is why I'm going to need a solicitor.
I were on about a prank, not murder. I don't know, though.
No, I'm talking about the people carrier. I mean, I can't wait to see that cow's face when I tell her that she's got to flog it. No, you're not actually listening to a word I'm saying, though, are you?
Is that the machine?
You managed to get it back in the drawer, then?
Yeah, go on. It's up to you now.
Break a leg, kid. I sincerely hope not.
What's on you?
Flipping idiot! What's wrong? That's my solicitor. Won't take my case on. Not sure I'm going to win. I mean, he's just scared he's not going to get his feet in it.
That's all they care about at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, it's not fair, Jan. Could have bought my kids some really nice stuff with that money. But just won't mention it to Steve, though, will we? Because, well, I said I'd give it a rest, you know, after the old things with the wheels.
Right, troops, listen up. I've just had the Gazette on the blower, and they are sending over a photographer for the big switch on tonight, so I expect a nice turnout from you lot. Capiche?
Don't worry, Mr. B, we wouldn't miss it for world.
Good-o. Can you hear something on the roof?
Maybe it's Father Christmas come early.
Yeah. Where's Sonia?
Oh, she's just nipped out to put a face on.
Hey, this better be worth it.
Don't worry, it will be.
Get a move on, it's freezing out here.
Don't worry, mate, I'll soon warm you up. OK, ladies and gentlemen gentlemen of the press, I'd just like to thank my ever-loyal staff who have worked so hard and so willingly in putting these illuminations up. All right, girls, you can dig the Suez Canal. And I offer the above as a gift from Underworld to the male half of Weatherfield, in, of course, the hope that they will be buying Underworld gifts for the female half. So, it only leaves me to say, Merry Christmas, lads.
Hey, don't fussy yours, Ross, It's your face.
That morning sickness was meant to be in the morning.
4 o'clock is the morning, babe.
No, morning is 8 until 12.
It'll all be over by this afternoon.
Well, it better be.
And then we can go shopping and I can get you what you want for Christmas.
I want to stop feeling like this. Anyway, I want to wait. Then I can get myself some stylish maternity gear. I don't want to look like a rockin' a schmuck.
Oh.
Hiya.
Oh, you look rough.
Thanks.
Morning sickness.
Call it what you like. I had it round the clock with you and Andy. Hey, I'm off going to do my shopping. Have you done yours yet?
No, I know we're not getting presents for anybody.
Oh, not even your nearest and dearest?
No, so you don't have to worry about buying for us either.
Right. Oh, well, I've saved a fiver then. See you.
Hiya. Ooh, you look how I feel.
Touch your morning sickness, Anna.
That's now hard. I've been kept awake all night by a flashing turkey. I don't know why, but it brought back some awful memories of Les. Hey, talking of sick, did you see his face when he saw what we'd done to her?
Making out that it were a giant Father Christmas.
Yeah, but if Santa Claus looked like that, right, most blokes, they wouldn't leave a mince pie and a glass of sherry by the fireplace. Oh, no, they'd say, you go on up, love, I'll stay and give Santa an hand. Yeah.
Hey, had any bright ideas about that car?
No, I'm gonna leave it. Steve's been sweet, so I don't want to upset him again.
Blimey. I know that pregnancy does funny things to folk, but Karen MacDonald, being considerate.
It's not gonna last though, is it?
Les, if you're taking Stella to work and not picking up your flipping fare, you're fired. Season of goodwill or not.
No, we are buying you a Christmas present. Karen wasn't exactly full of the festive cheer this morning.
Anyway, I thought you'd done your Christmas shopping.
No, we're doing it today.
Oh. So, how come Amy's got a pressie from Daddy?
Flaming hell. That was supposed to be a secret. Hello, streetcars. Ah, Mr. Ramsey. Yeah, it's on its way. 5 minutes tops.
So, what did you get of him?
A baby keyboard.
Hey?
Well, she might be a musical genius. Actually, it's just something she could make a row on to send the Barlows bonkers.
You are a flaming rotten scumbag.
How could you buy her a baby a present, Steve? No, his daughter a present, Karen, his daughter!
Not just that you're cheating on me, I'm getting pretty used to that. It's the fact that you've already started cheating on our baby. I'll tell you something, Steve, if you ever want to speak to you again, you go back round there and you get it over.
Look, I can't do that.
Well, if you won't, then I will.
Have you thought about what you're doing? You're going to snatch a Christmas present off a 10-month-old baby?
Well, it's either that or...
What's the betting? That's got something to do with this car.
At least you can't blame me this time.
Don't you go sticking your oar in.
Why should I? Seem to be doing perfectly well without me.
I'm just sick of all these arguments. I mean, it's not with us. You can guarantee it's about us.
One thing, when Karen loses it, she certainly does lose it.
I don't know why Steve puts up with it sometimes.
He loves her.
Karen! Do you know what? You never miss an opportunity to cozy up to him. Oh, that car!
Why would he let her scream at him in the street like that?
Well, the only person Karen really loves is herself.
This isn't about a baby, is it?
The car! The presents, it's all the same, Steve. It boils down to you letting that slapper come in between us. How can I ignore that?
I didn't mean to hurt you, babe.
I'm carrying your child, Steve. Kind of changes things, that. Can't just forget it when you go behind my back and lie to me.
Hang on a minute, you never forget. You're like a flipping elephant when it comes to remembering stuff I've done wrong.
What?
Evening. Kieran, half a bit of please and whatever Deirdre and Blanche are.
Evening, ladies.
Hello.
There's just always something there to remind me, isn't there? You know, if it's not Tracy, then it's Amy. If it's not Amy, then it's that car.
Fine, I'll get him to kick Tracy out.
Oh, I wish. But there is something they can do.
Using a white wine spritzer. Oh, cheers, mate.
Hiya.
Karen?
The car.
Oh, Karen, we've just come in here for a quiet drink.
Don't you think it's caused enough arguments?
Yeah, so I've got an idea. So we sell it. If you think about it, you're going to get thousands. Each.
Yeah, but just think of all the money we'll lose compared to what it was worth new.
It didn't cost you a penny. How can you be losing anything?
Karen.
No, I'm sorry, because the only person it's cost is me. And it's cost me a hell of a lot of self-respect.
Which is pretty rich, considering you never had any to begin with.
You know what? You might be old, but it won't stop me from throttling you.
Just shut up, all of you. Thank you. Now, I think you've all made the case for selling the damn thing quite eloquently. This car has caused nothing but row after row after row.
Well, actually, it's also got us about as a family.
And I've not been an ounce so comfortable since Ida Hardwick's funeral. I rode with the family.
Ken's right. Aren't you sick of all this arguing and rowing?
Adrian?
Oh, sell it.
I'm only an old lady. I just know I shall be bullied into doing whatever the rest of you want. So, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll have an early night.
Oh, we were just coming to see you.
No, really?
Have you been stirring it, Mother?
Yeah, well, at least Gran's on my side.
This isn't about sides, Tracy.
Oh, it is. It's about us against you.
And me.
Actually, Karen, I think everyone has to agree.
Well, then she's going to say no, isn't she, just for the sake of it?
Face it, Karen. You've lost. Again. You must be getting used to losing by now.
Oh, no, it's you who's losing, love. You could have thousands, and you don't even have to sell your baby.
Oh, I don't need to sell my baby anymore. Not now the father's helping to support her. Even bought her a Christmas present. Oh, no, sorry, was that from both of you?
Can you two just stop for 1 second?
Oh, well, this is down to her, isn't it, Steve? Do you want them to dance to her tune? Well, it's not just the tail wagging the dog anymore, is it? It's the dog herself.
Tracy, that's enough.
So if I weren't pregnant, I would rip your flipping head off.
Tracy, just listen for a minute.
Did you not hear her threatening me?
Do you know, it really gets to you, doesn't it? That I'm having Steve's kid. Well, I tell you something. You can play all the games you like till you are blue in the face, but he will always come home to his family. Now, will you just tell her you're going to sell the car and she can't do nothing to stop us?
Like anybody's going to listen to what you want.
We could get a new car that hasn't got anything to do with Karen and Steve.
Nah. No, I don't want a new car.
Me neither.
Oh, and I just want a bit of peace.
And me. And selling the car was a perfectly sensible solution, which I could have explained to Tracy if you hadn't interfered.
It can't be a perfectly sensible solution, not if she thought of it.
And that's exactly why it's sensible, because it stops all this squabbling.
Well, we wouldn't be squabbling if you lot weren't doing deals in pub.
Consorting with the enemy.
We don't have enemies.
I do. She threatened to throttle me.
She wouldn't be the first one to have that idea.
Look, can we please just stop? Because the car is staying.
Fine. If that's how you want it.
Yeah, it is. So go on. Get lost, loser.
Tracy, for goodness sake, grow up.
No, well, she is, isn't she? She keeps losing to me.
Oh, I'm sick of this. Come on.
Do you know what? I tried to be reasonable, Steve.
Well, as reasonable as a conversation can be between you two.
Well, it wasn't me that started it, was it? It was her!
Oh, whatever.
And you know what frightens her the most? That one day she might lose Steve to me and all.
In your dreams?
In my dreams, Karen. Or in your nightmares.
Oh, look! It's stood there like it's going to be all day. It's not like she even uses it, Steve.
Well, she does, actually.
Yeah, well, I have to walk everywhere.
No, you don't. Your husband does own a taxi firm.
Look, this must be the one day of the year that she actually looks after that kid herself.
Yeah, well, we don't want any more aggro, do we?
Why not?
Because we live in a civilised society and you're going to be late for work.
No rush, is there? Oi, don't think you've won, because you haven't.
Listen, Karen, I've been thinking. If you're that desperate to get your hands on the car, we could do a swap.
Like what?
Well, you could have the car, and I could have your husband. Well, at least what you'd be getting is brand new, whereas what I'd be getting, well used, innit? Could probably do with a right good service.
Ignore her. Go on, go to work.
That car is as much mine as it is yours. And I will be having my share of it.
Just what are you hoping to achieve with that kind of slanging match?
She started this.
Tracy, this is not a school playground. I mean, for goodness sake, try to behave with a bit of dignity.
Do I get a smile as well?
Violet!
Is Mrs. Casey still doing the books, did you notice?
Still sat there, yeah, and looking even more miserable than when she started.
Oh, no.
You've not been cooking the books, have you, Fred?
I have not. And keep your voice down.
Charlie, love, did I mention that I'll be away tomorrow afternoon? It's just I've been invited to a brewery do. A bit of an ease up before Christmas.
All right. And what about me? Do I not get invited?
Well, you'd be working, won't you?
Well, I have to be. I could take the afternoon off.
It's not really for partners.
All right. So I can't come because I'm working, but if I wasn't working, I couldn't come anyway.
You won't be missing much. Anyway, I'll be back in loads of time to do your dinner. Oh, yes, love.
That's red wine, please. Oh, she was being provocative, rubbing Karen's nose in it.
Ah, yeah, OK.
Well, it made me realise there were two sides to this, and I'm not sure we're on the right one.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah, half, please.
Half and a red wine, please, Violet.
Karen, sorry about this morning. I told Tracy she shouldn't have said what she did.
Funny, I don't hear her saying sorry.
Well, Ken has, so thanks, Ken.
I know, but I don't even know why she wants that flipping car. It's not like she ever uses it.
Well, you use it. I mean, you only have to ask.
Yeah, but why should I be the one doing all the asking? Why can't I have a key like she has?
I don't know, really.
No, neither do I. Just give me a minute.
So where is it, this do?
Where?
Right.
Where have you been?
I just called back home for this. The spare for the car. So, no need to feel beholden to Tracy anymore.
Cheers.
Thanks, Ken.
My pleasure. That mine?
Yes. Does Tracy know you've done that?
Oh, well, she wasn't in. So, no, but I'll tell her as soon as she gets back.
Ah. Good luck.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd gone.
Going now. But I'll see you tonight, and then you can tell me all about this brewery deal you're going to.
Yeah.
Oh, should we go for a drive?
What, now?
Yeah, no point in having a key and not using it, is it?
Well, babe, you're in work in half an hour.
Yeah, and I'll be back.
Karen?
The reception tomorrow, you know, the one you're putting on for pub managers.
Ken's trying to be helpful giving you them keys.
So?
So, this is how you're going to repay him, is it? By winding up Tracy?
How can driving a car that I part on wind her up? You gonna come?
No, I'm not.
All right, suit yourself. See you later.
Oh, great. Does Steve know you've done this?
He will when you tell him. So do you like it?
I don't, if you must know, and I don't think he will either.
Right, you can get that off for a start.
Oh, no, it doesn't actually come off. You see, the guy who put it on for me said, you're not going to split up with this, Steve, are you? Otherwise, you're going to have to sell the car. So I said, no, actually, I'm not going to be splitting up with Steve, so you carry on. Oh, anyway, I'm late for work, so I better be going.
Yeah, but it's coming off, Karen, even if I have to smash the window. Have you seen this?
Yes. Right, shall I have a pint and a tonic water? All right, love.
So, we're happy now we've got the key, are we?
Yeah, I'm happy now. I don't have to ask her permission to use the car. Cheers.
It's easy as that.
Yeah, I'm quite easy going, really, Steve. As long as I get my own way. Oh, look!
What you... No, you didn't.
Didn't what?
If you just hold on a minute while I get this off, you can take it with you.
Do you mean while you try and get it off?
Look, I didn't know anything about this, by the way.
Didn't you know?
Only I think it's going to take you quite a long time because I got him to use super glue.
Come on.
Good night, Tracy.
You know, Kent was just trying to help out. And what have you done? You just stuck two fingers up at him, hadn't you?
Well, I was going to get it painted on the side in big letters, but, well, I thought that'd take too long.
Music. Right, come on, let the fun commence. Excuse me, Miss Harris, not so fast.
Don't know what you're paying me for.
Yes, love, and now it's time to party.
Oh, Angela, please don't go.
Oh, we've said sorry.
And we'll keep on saying it.
Oh, come on, we've been a right bunch of cows.
Can we not have an amnesty, you know, for Christmas?
No, better go on. Too many handbags, too much temptation.
You're spoiling the matter act. Should we have a bit slate down?
Stick it on.
Oh, well. Suppose I'd feel the same if I were in her shoes.
Yeah, well, if Chopper Harris is bearing a grudge, your Uncle Dan ain't. He is here. He's bearing gifts. What do you say? Come on, girls, little drop of shampoo, lad.
Fill her up, boss. No, me and Leo are going to stick an orange juice, because it's a party pooper.
Right, one wussy orange juice coming up.
I don't know. I feel dead tight on hand.
Oh, come on, Fuzz. Sling a couple of these down your cake hole. That'll numb the pain.
Just half a glass for me, then, please.
Yeah, and me.
I think I'll stick kettle on. Good idea, Bob, kettle on. Now, I have to be on a high for that kind of thing. Otherwise, it just sends me into a decline.
Right. Well, party on. That's it, girls, all right. That's it. Enjoy yourself. Come on, liven up. Well, come on, Hales. Buck up, love. Jay, keep them topped up. Hey, do a bit of flirting if you have to.
All right. Pimp me out, why don't you?
I don't know what else we can do.
We'll just keep apologising, I suppose, and hope that eventually she'll come round.
Oh, do you all want to get done for Crumbs Against Christmas?
We're just taking 5 to think about a friend who we have maligned.
Oh, do you know what? She's loving every minute of it.
Well, I hope no one plays Stop the Cavalry. Puts me on a real downer.
It's really haunting, isn't it?
I tell you what he did that were brilliant. John Louis. You'll always find me in the kitchen at parties.
That's it, Lippy. What a classic. You'll always find me in the kitchen at parties.
She just sang that.
Yeah, it's true though, isn't it? You will always find me in kitchen at parties.
And me. Me and all.
Roy and I tend to circulate.
Oh, can't we open prezzies now, Mr. Baldwin?
Yeah, then we can get off.
Fine. Total waste of time, that then. Season of goodwill to all men. Right, fair enough. There you go. Legs. Bowl sheet.
But I'm sharing it with Leo. How much do we love prezzies,
Climb down. There were a sale on it, pound shop.
Hayley.
Oh, murky buckets.
Got the Marx Brothers over here. Groucho and Skid. Mincemeat.
Q.
Sonia. Lippy. Right. Angela Harris. What are we going to do with hers?
I'll have it. Karen? Oh, God, we're going to give her a present. She might crack a smile or something, or anything.
Oh, right.
Looks like I'm not the only thief round here, eh?
Ow, Chopper, you're back.
Get back! Oh.
See? You're not as stupid as you look, son.
Cheers, Pop.
Go on then, open your present.
Does this mean we're forgiven?
I'm thinking about it.
Can't tell you.
Curly sandwich, anyone?
Do you know what? It's looking like this might turn into a proper party. I'm up for it.
It's for Chopper!
Take a picture, son.
I miss you.
You know how Christmas is supposed to be about people getting drunk and being sentimental? It's meant to being drunk and sentimental, you know.
Just tell me if your thighs go numb.
That's all right, darling. I can't feel anything.
You know, you look really dishy with those foam antlers on your bums, Michael.
Hi, Jan. Go for Mr. Baldwin. Close your eyes. Think of England.
Hey, cheeky cow.
Hi, bad phone to insult a pregnant woman. Oh, don't listen to Leo.
For your information, MacDonald, I would do my Christmas duty.
Yeah? Go get the camera fizz.
You see, me and Mike have got a connection, see?
Not really, Jan, but you could spell it out to us.
Yeah, using tongue method.
That is going to haunt him for the rest of his days.
Anyone else want to go with Mr. Baldwin?
Come on, girls, fill your nose. He's got lovely soft lips.
Come on, any more for any more? Don't be shy. I'm a pussycat, really.
Here, kitty, kitty.
cheek.
Hey, where you going, Hayley? Come on, Hayley!
I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's the point. Come on, Hayley, now it's Operation Flagging.
I can't, I'm sorry.
Are you letting me down?
It's got one of them cut-off pints.
Okay. Hey, Mike, isn't that tomorrow morning? Will you go back to being horrible and naughty?
Now I'm fed up with the bad cop bit. From now I'm going to be available and cuddly.
Keep going. That's
Oi. Oh, yes, linking off home early, are you? Lightweight. I'll let you off, seeing as you're up the duff. Why is it they always send me on the errands? Oh, we've run out of ale. Let's send Sean. Technically, it's shopping. You all right? You don't look it. Oh, hey, come here. We all get emotional at Christmas, especially when you're with child. And your almost are going, hello, good evening and welcome. Tell you what, why don't you get yourself home, bob the kettle on and get those ankles up? Little Leo's taking it out here.
Promise you're not going to say anything.
Not a word.
Thanks.
See you, babe.
Come on, Leo. Don't do this. Don't do this, Leo.
Hi, this is Steve. I'm not available at the moment, so please leave a message after the tone. Well, what do you want me to do about it, Eileen? Tell the lads we're running a cab firm, not a coffee shop. Well, I'll tell you what, if you die of thirst, I'll read at your funeral, all right? Honestly, it's like running a creche workforce.
Switch it off. Hey, you'll be after a creche yourself over there in a year or two, eh?
Oh, no. I'll have my own personal creche, won't I, in the car. I'll have him sat next to me, strapped in. It'll be good company.
You've got it all worked out, haven't you?
Well, I'm really going to give it a go this time, Mum, you know. I didn't mean to be a bad father. I know me and my dad have always had our differences, but I always knew he was there. And it's only because of me he's not here now. My son will never doubt that he's wanted in this world.
Hello? What department? Babies? Pregnancy? Maternity. Yeah, maternity.
So let's all be strippers and we can all have a pint. Leave Alex out of this. Giving birth to 3 pints. Oh, don't know. Just how big the head is on it. Come on out.
Hi, this is Steve. I'm not available at the moment, so please leave a message after the tone.
Steve, please. Steve, please.
I tell you what, let's just have another, because Karen's at her work too, isn't she?
No, I want to get a tea sorted, cheer up. She's been supping orange juice all night with the rest of them and getting leathered.
Oh, go on, just one more. You can make a tea later.
Later? She'll be lay on the settee, getting me to feed her chocolates. One for her and one for Leo.
Hey, you should stop assuming that this baby's going to be a boy, because you won't be prepared if it turns out he isn't.
Karen's got a feeling.
Oh, what? I had a feeling that you were going to be a girl. Oh, yeah? 2 boys. Ah. Now, that's something you should think about. Twins run in family. We need to make sure that they check that first scan very carefully.
Make it a large one. I'll have a packet of crisps and all.
Ah! Where is she then?
Who?
Hooper?
McDonald's.
Yeah, party. 1 minute she's there, next minute, poof, she's gone.
Right, we've got this niggling feeling, right, that she's been abducted by aliens.
She's not going to come in here, is she?
Oh, no, she's not. No, because she's picked a breeding over boozing. So you got to do.
Yeah. Steve, what flavour crisps do you want? They've got salt and vinegar, cheese and onion, beef and onion. Steve?
I was ready to phone you.
I know, I'm sorry. Have you rang an ambulance?
I don't want an ambulance. Everybody rubbernecking at me. They were outside before from the factory. Everyone's shouting they're drunk.
I'm going to ring a cab.
No, you drive me.
I've had a drink.
I mean, they said, didn't they, anyway? They said this could happen. I mean, I could bleed. It don't mean...
They said if anything happened at all, we would see a doctor. Straight away.
I think I've lost him.
Look, don't say that. Let's not jump to conclusions, yeah? Let's just see what the doctor says. Okay? Yeah?
Don't phone streetcars.
No. Not streetcars. I've got you some stuff together in case you need anything.
Where were you?
When?
When your phone was off, when you were drinking.
I was with me mum.
You weren't with Tracy and her baby.
I was with my mum.
What, buying any more secret Christmas presents?
Oh, come on, Karen. I was in the Rovers with my mum, talking about you and Leo. Bragging about you both.
Oh.
Where's this flaming taxi?
Do you know, if I ever find out that you were with Amy when I needed you here with me...
No, stop it, Karen. I wasn't. I swear on my life.
I couldn't bear it.
Oh, come on. Getting wound up's not going to help anything, is it? We need to be calm. Both of us. We need to get you to the doctor and we need to find out what's going on.
How big do you think he is? I mean, do you think I would know if I'd look...
Shh.
If he'd got...
Shh. Let's be positive, yeah?
Mm.
That's what's going to give him the best chance. And that's what our little Leo deserves, yeah? Best ever chance.
No. I just want it to be okay.
I know. Oh, thank God. Right, come on.
I'm sorry I got angry before.
It's okay. But we can't know anything until after the scan, that's what he said. We can't know.
Are you gonna hate me if I can't have your kids? Because you know that you can.
Karen, stop. Even if we can't have any kids, I'll still want to be with you. Even if we have 100 kids.
Baron Karen.
Mrs. MacDonald, would you like to come through?
I love you no matter what happens. And I always will. So what is it you'll be looking for?
Well, this machine lets us look inside your womb. It detects a heartbeat.
Does it? You found one?
I mean, that's what it's for.
And have you found one?
This early into the pregnancy, things can be difficult to see. I just want to make sure before I say either way.
Do you know, before, when I was trying to get hold of you, I was flicking through some channels, you know, trying to take my mind off it. And, well, there was this rugby thing, and the team must have just won because everyone was bouncing around, and they're all hugging each other, and the legs were like that, like big tree trunks. And I was thinking, well, that's somebody's boy. Can you imagine how weird that must be for the mother give birth to a little lad, and then they see him grown up like that, like just a big bloke towering over the top of him? Wouldn't that be weird?
Mrs. MacDonald.
He's gone, hasn't he?
I'm afraid you've miscarried.
Oh, that's only you.
Here, let me put this over you.
I'm not ill, Steve. I don't want fussing over.
Well, I want to fuss over you. I want to help. Do you want something to eat? You didn't eat a thing last night.
Well, no, I'm not hungry.
Well, I wish there was something I could do to help.
Well, there is.
Like what?
Well, hold me. Why? Why did it have to happen?
I heard what the doctor said.
Maybe it's something I did.
Like what? I mean, you were so careful, weren't you?
Well, something before the pregnancy. All them years of smoking.
It's just something that happens. We were just unlucky.
Or I'm being punished.
That's your dad talking now.
Yeah, maybe my dad's right.
Karen, it just wasn't meant to be. It's as simple as that.
It's as cruel as that.
It's as cruel and as pointless. We've got to get over it. We've got to get on with our lives.
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
At least it was in the early stages of pregnancy. I mean, when my mum lost Katie, I mean, she was 6 months pregnant. I mean, you weren't even weeks.
Oh, so it was just a little miscarriage then?
I didn't say that.
That's what the doctor said. I mean, really, it's just a late period, so I don't know why I'm making so much fuss.
Look, whatever you've lost, at least you still got me. I know it's no consolation.
Oh, God, don't be damned.
Well, it's not. Not now. But we're going to get through this. The way we always get through things. Together. What are you doing?
Well, what do you think I'm doing? I'm going to go to work.
At least have a day off.
Gonna do what? Just sit here feeling sorry for myself. If I don't go in, then they're going to put 2 and 2 together.
Karen, you need time to get over what's happened.
No, Steve, I need to get out of this house. Morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late, Mr. Baldwick.
Don't matter, Bolshy. Looks like you're the only one capable of doing any work round here.
No, I feel fine now. Mind you, I did pass myself.
We don't all have to get trolleyed, do we, to have a good time?
This is the woman that made vodka jellies last year, had 10 before we got to Pizza Place, and ended up face down in a 9-inch pepperoni.
Yeah, well, that's the best part of getting pregnant, isn't it? Don't get an hangover. And I've lost my smoker's car.
Didn't she make you sick?
Practically ran to work this morning. Now I'm here. I feel like I could sell for Britain. All right, Karen? Yeah, I am. I'm great, actually. Never felt better. You?
Oh, yeah. Fine, thanks.
Good. Tracy?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Good. I'm gonna have to go. Janice is gonna be down for a pint.
Is that were yours for a minute?
Well, I go in my condition. Joking.
Is she on Prozac or something?
Oh.
I don't know about you, but this is killing me.
What?
Having to lie to everyone, pretending everything's all right when it's not.
No, actually, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, look, there's a lot of people worse off than me. That's what I keep thinking.
Well, I think you're being very brave, Karen. Very proud of you.
Smile, Steve.
Well, I'm trying to.
No, I mean smile. Your mum's looking over.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, you don't look it.
Jan, I'm dead happy.
You're not fooling anybody, you know.
What do you mean?
Bouncing around like Charlie Corolla, making like you're full of the joys.
Well, I am.
I've been pregnant too, you know, and I know what it feels like. And I felt sick and depressed from the minute I fell pregnant till the minute I would tell you were born. Every day.
Yeah.
So wallow in it. Throw a sickie, leave early. It doesn't matter what face-ache says.
I've just been feeling really low today.
Yeah, well, it's hell. Listen to me, misery guts. I'm not saying it's not worth it. The happiest day of my life when I would tell you were born, and I first held her in my arms.
You know, Jan, you're right, actually. I'm gonna go home. Tell Danny for it.
Oh, of course I will. See you later.
Thanks.
I knew it. I knew this was going to happen.
I'm just having a few glasses of wine and a few fags, Steve. Why not, eh? I mean, I could do what I want now.
It's not going to help, you know that.
God, well, it's already helping me.
You should never have gone to work. You need time to get over what's happened.
Get over what's happened, Steve. Why don't you just come out and say it? Our baby's died.
I know you're upset. I'm upset too. It's going to take time.
I'm not the first woman to have a miscarriage. I mean, I know that. And I know it was only a few weeks old, but that was my son. That was my Leo. And he had my hair, he had your eyes, he had these tiny little dimples when he laughed.
Don't.
I just laid awake at night. And I just imagine holding him. I mean, I could hear him say "Mummy" for the first time. I saw him take his first steps. I practically mapped out his whole life. And I'm never going to say one single day of that.
I know it's hard.
And no matter what anybody said, it was me. I did something wrong.
No.
Steve, I didn't take care of him properly. I'm an unfit mother. And now he's been taken away from me.
Hiya. Hiya. Hi. I've got your prezzies. And this one is for the future McDonald. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a little boy or a little girl.
You are just what I need.
What have I done now? I'm trying to be nice here. I can't do alt for her. I really can't.
We need to tell her.
Tell me what?
Karen's miscarried?
No. Oh, love. That is terrible news. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm all right, so don't fuss over me, eh?
When?
It's Monday.
Monday?
Look, I didn't want anyone to know, and I still don't want anyone to know.
I do know what you're going through. I know you and me haven't always got on. This happened to me too.
I'll tell you what, Liz, why don't you just turn it round on you?
I'm trying to help you here. To offer you some comfort.
Comfort? My baby's dead. What comfort is there?
Karen... She knows how much I love Amy.
So what?
Our own child would have evened things up for her. She can't relax until it happens. Never. And every time Amy's around, it's just nipping at Karen. I feel as though I've lost my wife, as well as my baby.